morning and welcome back to another video. Today, much of the same. We're getting on with more baling, and I'll have to draw it and I'll have to wrap it as well for a guy. So, but it's early Friday morning here where I'm out, and I wasn't happy with that calf again last night. So I just checked him again this morning, and I think he's okay. I think he's sucking away now on his own, but we want to fill the tractor with diesel, get the baler ready, and look at the dust that's on this. I probably need to get the air line and blow out the air filters and radiator on that, because I'd say it's clogged up with dust, and just want to grease the baler, put oil in it. Actually the wrapper is up in another spot, so I'd have to go and get that, and I'll borrow my trailer as well, so I'll have to go and get that. So yeah, it's a busy day again. Don't think there's any cows going to calve today, but anyway, we may just keep an eye on them. Baling hay here again, just one small little field. It's not a big field. I'll go to another job after this one. It's only 30 bales as well, so we're baling more hay in September than we did the whole year. But sure, look, it's good to be getting it done. I've silage job on tomorrow, as I was saying, so I think I'm going to miss the Ireland rugby match, the opener. But anyway, we'll see. It was a pity. I wanted to try see them all, but we'll see how we get on with the work, and we might get to see it. I'll probably record it anyway then and watch it later if I miss it live. But probably be spreading fertilizer over the weekend, so I'll get footage of that, because I'd say they're sick of looking at baling and wrapping, and I've been that busy that I haven't been getting good footage either. So hopefully after this weekend the videos will be getting a little bit better. Well, we hope so anyway. Go on here. Once I get this gate closed, I think I'm safe. I have her in there. Just getting that cow and calf back in again, where he's trying to suck her. She's just lifting her leg, lifting her foot, and stopping him with sucking. So we just have to get her back into the calving gate, and once she has a few nuts, she'll probably be distracted. And then she'll let him suck. It's just that our spins are fairly stretched, they're fairly full, and maybe because he was slow to get going sucking, they're maybe a little bit sore now. So look at, I'll turn the camera off and we'll set it back up then when he gets sucking. Look, he's trying to suck there, but like she's not kicking now actually. We might just have to leave her in for a few days. I'll get her into this pen. That's typical there. He's sucking away there, and she's letting him now. She wouldn't let him out in the field. He tried both sides, and she was lifting her back leg on both sides. So, and now I brought her in, and she's letting him suck. So what I'll do is I'll just leave her there for a few minutes, and I'll put her in this pen just for a couple of hours, and then I let her in with this cow. I didn't really want to leave her in with this cow, because the set of twins are hungry, and the set of twins will probably be trying to suck the other cow then, and then she won't let her own calf suck. So what I might do is fork out fork in a few, get a few forkfuls of that haylage and put it in here, and just let that cow in here for a day or two, just till that calf gets going, because I don't want to be running in and out of the field all the time after them and getting them in. So we just have to leave them in. Yeah, because if I put that cow in here with the set of twins, those twins are hungry and they'll be trying to suck the other cow that I've just brought in, and then she'd feckin' reject her own calf then as well. So as I said, I'm testing next week. I have a board B inspection next week to get up and running for this beef scheme. You need to be in board B in order to draw your beef money, to do your things for your beef and draw your beef money. It's ridiculous, but anyway, that's the hoops you have to jump through to get the few pound. If you don't get the few pound, there's nothing in it at all. So yeah, so next week we're testing Tuesday, Friday, which I've said a few times. Board B audit on Wednesday. Oh look, she found the nuts. She knew the bucket of nuts was there. So yeah, we're quite busy. Look, I'm going to get her into this pen now anyway. She found the bucket of nuts though. No bother on him now. She's letting him suck there, so I don't know why she wasn't in the field. Maybe some of the other calves were trying to suck her. Anyway, I'll leave her there for a day or two, just till he catches up, because he's a little bit behind. I'll just have to move that gate now and let her get a drink, because I had these gates set up for when the guy was pairing the cattle's feet. So I just need to pull that gate back so she can get at the drinker. Actually want to get finished up now. The opening match of the Rugby World Cup's on tonight, France and New Zealand. That has the makings of being an absolute cracker. I'm probably going to miss the match tomorrow against Romania, because I'm going to be at silage, I think. But I'll have it recorded. Really didn't want to be missing any of the matches, but tonight's match, France New Zealand, I'd say is going to be an absolute belter. Just throwing out a couple of bales of silage to my cows where they're a bit hungry there until I get the testing done on Tuesday and Friday, and I sort out cattle and move some or whatever, and then tag the calves. Look, I just put off tagging them till I have them in. I'm going to have everything in this week, so we'll tag everything then. It's just a bit later than I expected, but anyway, the pressure is slightly off now with the silage and haylage and stuff, so there's still more to do. I still have that 130 acres to do, but I'm waiting till I get a bit of help. There's a couple of lads not available, so. But anyway, we'll throw out these two bales. It's fairly good stuff. Good smell off that. This was the stuff that was got early on. Would have been in June. So I'm pretty happy with it. So we'll throw it out, and going to be putting, it's Sunday, this is Sunday morning, and we're going to be putting out that 8 ton of fertilizer as well today, because it should have been done. This is the first chance I've got to do it, so we're going to do that today as well, get all that out, and then tomorrow start preparing for the testing. I need to bring cattle up from the bottom of the road. Just start getting the shed ready, because I need to get in different batches. Might even have to clean that shed out, because might leave the cows and calves together for the testing, so they're not getting racked in the big batch. Just take it easy with them, all the young calves. So good bit of work with cattle the next couple of days. I do have Lifeline pre-calve or licks out with them. I have 2 buckets out there, there's one over there as well, out with the cows before they calve. Just going to take the net off this silage here now. I'll give the cows a call, they'll probably come running. Come on! Come on! Come on! making a liar out of me now. That'll never stay there. I'll just leave that there now for a second. Just take this net off. I still have this fucking cold as well. I just can't shake it off at all. Here they come now. Just take the net off this one as well. Didn't take much for them all to come. They're coming running. Put out 2 bales there for them anyway, and these lumps of lads, I was saying before, they probably need to be weighed soon enough, but just the way things went with testing, and I've said before a few things that I've just left them here altogether. Like I would have been doing things a bit differently if the testing and stuff had been different. I definitely would have been doing things differently, but here they all are now. They're coming. They're a bit hungry here. There's one of the new calves, so they'll be all in this week, all tagged, and all tested. That's the cow where I was bringing in that cow and calf, but looks to have sucked. That's him there. That's him there. He looks okay. And look at this one. This is the short-horn one I was showing you before. Like, look at the bag of milk on that. She's unbelievable, and like she has had a good few sets of twins. And I've reared other calves on her before. Like, she has reared a multitude of calves. So that's it. Just one cow didn't come. The calf must be down there. So that's it. We get to spreading the fertilizer now. Just came in for a bit of lunch, and the hydraulics, the pipes are not actually keeping the spreader closed, so I come back out, and these 2 nice piles, I may get the bucket and put it back in. And some of the reason why I had it so high down in the yard is because when I was finished baling, I didn't take the fucking drawbar off, and if I put it down any lower, the PTO will be could get damaged on the drawbar. So yeah, that's my own fault. I should have took the drawbar off or changed it back to the hook. So anyway, we may get the bucket and fire this back in. My GPS is not working either. I'm going to have to get it sorted out. It just keeps going back to the start and switching itself back on. It's not working. So it wasn't working. I hadn't set up properly for the mowers either, so during the year, so it's something I'm definitely going to have to get set up for next year. It's just so much handy now to be like that, and I had it nearly set up, and then I was just about to do my AB lines, and it shut off and went back, and I disconnected all the wires at the back, switched it back on, done everything. So I'll need to get on to Cooney Furlong and see can they sort this out, because I want it working for the mowers as well. Just makes life probably a little bit handier. So just finishing off the fertilizer here. This field doesn't really need any, but I've done a lot of the other fields, and I just had maybe a little under a ton left, so I'm just going to go at a higher speed and just sprinkle it out on this. Whatever it does, that's the end of it then. I put out 8 ton. Should help the aftergrass, like out there, fields that were cut late for haylage. There's very little on them. Look, there's good growth. There's after been good heat there with the rain and all. There's good growth in fairness, but maybe it's a little bit late for putting out fertilizer. But maybe we'll get a mild autumn and we get the maximum benefit out. But sure, look, we'll hope for that anyway. This is going to be the end of this video. There was actually a new calf there as well. I just had to run out. I seen that she was sick and I ran out because she had stood up and I couldn't see the calf, so I didn't know whether she was licking him or not, or whether she had calved it. So I just jumped into the Jeep and drove out real quick just in case there was a sheet over his head, and the camera was in the fucking tractor, so I didn't get the video. I just had to run out quickly with the Jeep. So that's going to be the end of this video. Again, I hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for watching. And if you did like it, give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one.